that's a little bit of a challenge. But
not the Cyclones against the Tigers.
I'm hoping that they do have these singlets for everybody.
Yeah,
yeah,
we've got names.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
So we're started. We're going to have 14 matches today, and so we're starting right off at the 140. Excuse me, I got to get my sheet out here. The 141-pound match. Sam Hrabovsky, a sophomore from Fulton, Missouri. Thomas Freking, a freshman from Jackson, Minnesota. And
Hrabovsky's in red.
Yeah.
For us.
In the blue.
Or blue.
And obviously, we're used to doing this on radio, but everybody can see this at home, so.
No, we don't talk as often. You know, you can't have no gaps when you're just doing radio, Jeff.
Yeah, so for 20 years, Steve and I did this over the radio or over the internet with no picture. And
that's right. It's nice to have video thanks to Tony Hager and IA Wrestle at iawrestle.com. Big takedown, maybe 3 points right now.
Yep, there's the
Hrabovsky.
3. So we get to see the first 3-point takedown of the season for us.
Up 3-0. 3-0. We got 2 minutes to go in the first period. So up 3-0 is Hrabovsky.
Yep. So we're
sophomore out of Fulton, Missouri.
Yeah, out of Fulton, Missouri. You know, he posted a 3-6 record wrestling unattached last year. So, you know, got a year of being in the room and understanding how things, well, actually, a red shirt last year. So, a red shirt 2 years ago, and then last year wrestling behind, obviously, the starters that we had last year.
The beauty of this, these guys get to wrestle a lot of open tournaments, too. So,
yep.
Since he's eaten up his red shirt year, I'm sure he wants to start.
Yep, absolutely.
He wants to get out there and get on the varsity squad.
Yep, Thomas Freking, he's a freshman. He's from Jackson, Minnesota. He comes from Jackson County Central. He was a 3-time state qualifier, and he capped his prep career with a 138-pound state title. So
52-7, real good record there.
Yep.
In 2020.
So that Freking name's pretty well known up in that parts of the woods and in some of the industries that I've been involved with.
Pretty strong Minnesota name. Minnesota's produced a lot of great wrestlers over there, haven't they?
Absolutely.
State of Minnesota.
Absolutely.
It's nice when we can get some of them come down here and wrestle for Iowa State at the Ames campus. Tough ride on top right now.
Yeah.
Hrabovsky just riding tough. He's got the legs in, crab ride.
He's going to have to do something with that.
Yeah, because he's going to get, coming out for Freking coming out with the escape. 3-1 now, 40. What do we got here? Time's coming up on the first period.
Yep, 39 seconds.
Nice ride there by Hrabovsky. That riding time, boy, sure comes in. That riding time point sure comes in handy a lot of times in tight matches at the end. It can be literally the difference maker. Got the clock set. We got Kyvan Gatz in here, national champ, to come in, and he's doing the live play-by-play right now, Kyvan is. Fight going on, Jeff.
A nice crowd here today. You know, for the very beginning of the season, I imagine Thursday night this crowd will be about 3 times bigger.
Yeah, we'll get the finals coming in here on Thursday night. IA Wrestle producing this and doing a good job.
But this is just a really good opportunity to see these young guys in action. You know, you can read about them, you can hear about them, you can hear about the recruiting, et cetera, and the guys. And then they kind of come to the school and they get lost in the room as a young guy, you know, maybe a red shirt or whatever. You don't always see them. So it's great to see what we've got as depth here at Iowa State.
A lot of depth, a lot of weight classes. Hrabovsky starts on top.
Dresser said the other night that he thinks that this team is the best team he's had at Iowa State by far. So
pretty solid. A lot of balance on this team.
So 3-2.
3-2. Freaking in on a shot right now on that outside single.
Yep.
Or high crotch trying to bring it in. Nice whizzer there by Hrabovsky.
Yep. Got to
fighting it off with a real tight whizzer there.
Stand and pick that up and
get in there, trying to get maybe in a situation where you can get a trip or a lift.
Pick him up.
Yeah, nice lift.
Didn't quite get it done though.
Good balance there by Hrabovsky coming down on all fours. Both wrestlers trying to take advantage of that whizzer situation. Far trip there by Freking. He gets 3-point takedown.
Yeah.
3-point takedown. Haven't been able to say that very often. It's going to be fun to get used to that, right?
Yeah,
5-3 now.
All right. So Hrabovsky out with the stand up and
5-4. 51 seconds to go in the second period. 141 pounders. Doing a good job here. And a lot has changed over the. Oh, nice outside shot there. Single shot there by Hrabovsky.
Yep. So the winner of this match, Steve, is going to get to face Zach Redding, our starter last year.
Yep. He's kind of been the forerunner.
Yeah,
front runner,
at
front
133, runner. But he's up a weight this
yeah.
year. You know, all those young guys are looking to be up a weight.
I think that's
Redding,
good.
Swiderski up a weight, so that's good.
That's good, I think. Then.
Yeah, because Iowa State was cutting a lot of weight last year.
A lot of weight.
Heavyweight, Younger Bastida cutting a lot of weight last year.
He was walking around in 225, 230 in the summer. Right. So 3 more points there for Hrabovsky. Big takedown there for Mr. Hrabovsky, and he is now up 7-5.
Yeah. 7-5 with 1 minute and 23 seconds of riding time. So
he's in the driver's seat. Freking got the first takedown, remember? And now Hrabovsky's really
got a
bringing it on.
Got to be tied.
That doesn't happen too often.
No.
With the Velcro shoes, they've changed. I've seen that evolve too. That wasn't around when I first started. Because that was a famous trick to stall or get a little more lung time.
Yep. The good old untied shoelace and nosebleed that you caused yourself.
Yeah, trickery, we call that.
Now, one of the other rule changes this year is that the man on top has to be working for the fall. In the past, the rule actually stated that the man on top just had to, maintain control, but he's got to work harder for the fall this year. The idea behind that is obviously to score more back points.
Sure.
So the referee, it will be his discretion to call stalling if he doesn't think that the top wrestler. So I think that's good if they can call it consistently, because you get real tired of those parallel rides that we seem to see a lot of this last season in particular.
Yep, sure do. Freaking's been tough on top. He's gotten rid of some riding time. He's got the riding time down, so that's important for him.
But I think
he's getting a little high.
Yeah, Hrabovsky's going to pop out of there.
Coming out for the reversal, a 2-point reversal, so 9-5 now. Big reversal there for Hrabovsky. Looking tough on top, so.
Been a pretty close match. I mean, 9-5, but two wrestlers that are fairly evenly matched out here.
Sure has been.
And now Hrabovsky in there with the legs.
They've both been going to the grapevine ride some and getting the rides in.
So I'm watching this referee he's intent on the whole thing to see if he's going to.
Yeah, try to go for the pin.
Well, call something.
Just do
is
the
he really
parallel
working
ride
it, or
like
is
you were
just,
saying.
Yeah. Locking a leg in and not working on it.
Yep.
This is a good opportunity for referees to kind of get some of the rust off, too.
Yeah, because just to the new rule you brought up, Jeff. Yep. You got to keep the guys active. Not just active on top, but like you say, working for the fall.
Yep. Yeah, because in the past it was always the bottom guy,
Yeah.
Always got dinged for stalling, and now it could be the other way.
Yeah.
Well,
10-5.
All right.
You get the riding time point. Hrabovsky is victorious at 141 pounds. So big victory over Thomas Freking of